What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope you're doing well. Continue my journey of educating Essex, ladies and gentlemen. The very first episode drew me in. Drew me in. One of the dude's name, but yeah, drew me in. And I feel like this is going to be another banger show. Like, I really enjoyed my time. I get to see from a different kind of perspective, having gone to school. But now we're seeing it, we're seeing the fireworks happen, we're seeing the things happen, and with teenagers, kids in general, they all have different personalities. So you got goofballs and people who are studious students. So I'm drawn to seeing kind of like characters like on a show. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what adventures these kids are getting into. Are the kids going to behave this week, or are we going to see some troublemakers? So that draws me into the show. But I'm loving it, ladies and gentlemen. So if you happen to be new to this channel, come on in. But before you sit down on your chair or wherever, go get your snacks, ladies and gentlemen, because snacks is not included, damn it. You got to bring your own fancy cup and go make a sandwich, whatever you need to come kick with me, and hopefully you have a good time and a laugh alongside me. Let's go. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
This week, two students from different ends of the academic spectrum.
I'm not wasting my time with maths. There's no bloody point in it.
Each of them, in different ways, struggling with bullying.
Fat boy. Fatty, fatty, bum, bum.
Gabby is an A-star student, picked on for being perfect.
I've not done anything to her.
Sam is a rebel who can't seem to stay out of trouble.
I've got a parent who's apparently on her way down here to sort you out.
Ooh.
I don't purposely go out of my way to start arguments and randomly punch people anymore.
I didn't mean it for this to happen.
Every child has a right to be safe in school, and no child, regardless of how bad they might think their life is, has the right to stop another child feeling safe. It's just wrong. I'm very, very sorry, sir, but I need your help with another matter now. We can go with his version of events. Jake swore at me, so I said, can you stop swearing at me? And he said no. Then he started to hit me with a box, so I said, stop, please. And he said no. Then he chucked the masking tape at me in the face, so I chucked it at him. And then the bell rang. I started to go to lesson. He pushed me over, so I pushed him over. He started to punch me. He pushed me, and I pushed him. I pushed him to the floor, and I punched him 7 times in the face.
Damn.
This young man, sir, is turning into a violent sociopath and is pleased with his violence towards another student. And he himself has written 7 punches in the face.
My office. My office. All schools have bullies, and it's how you deal with it and if you accept it or not and the stance you take. And we're very clear that we don't accept bullying.
That's disgusting. I'm not saying he should grab you or even touch you. He shouldn't do that. But to respond in biting.
Biting?
If I hear anything from anyone, we will act on it and we will take you out of lessons and put you somewhere where we will have to keep an eye on you until you stop threatening.
At school, there's like the popular people, the people that are really cool, sort of thing. And then there's like the nerdy people. I'd say I'm a nerd. That's what most people call me.
All schools the same.
14-year-old Gabby was elected head girl last month. Since then, she's been bullied by a group of girls who used to be her close friends.
Bitches.
It's off for your tissue, but I've got an empty box. What's happened?
It's gone on for so long that everyone's been horrible to me. Not everyone, but like they've been bullying me, everything. Well, they just started leaving me out that ages ago, but it'll got worse over the head girls. Right. And I'm walking down the corridor and they were like calling me a bitch and me.
If they've actually turned around and called you a bitch, then that's bang out of order and that's bullying. Okay, so you'll probably have to write statements, so you need to be clear on what's happened.
Hello, Gabby, come in.
Head teacher Mr. Goddard calls Gabby to his office.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because bottom line, everybody wants to be popular. And unfortunately, sometimes you can buy popularity. And I don't mean by money. I mean by, joining in a bit of girly bitching or spreading rumours.
That's what it's like. And it's just like, who do who can I trust
Who you
anymore?
trust, yeah.
This one night they were saying how stuck up I am, and I've sort of built up like a strong exterior of, so people, I don't look like I've been hurt, but I just got to like the limit. Right. So they expect me to every day come in and be happy with them because they're being horrible to me. Yeah. Like, that's my way of dealing with it. I don't want to talk to them and I don't want to smile at them.
They have to learn that actually going out of your way to be spiteful isn't the way to be in life.
It just makes me so angry.
It's been, I said to your mum the other day on the phone, it's been going on too long.
Yeah.
Okay, it has, and we have to deal with it, okay? As much as that will probably make you uncomfortable because it's you and you don't want any fuss made, and I know that, it can't continue.
Thank you.
Poor thing.
Bitches be bitches.
She's been remarkably focused. I look at the difficulties that she's had, and for most kids, there would be a huge tailing off in their involvement in school, wanting to be here, but Gabby's still here doing sports and still working really hard in lessons, and she's not the norm, I would say. You know, that's quite a remarkably strong girl.
Question 82. Which deadly disease returned to Europe in the 17th century? Anyone?
The plague.
Plague. Gabby is just the ultimate do the right thing student who just gets on with it. You know, if you could bottle her and copy her for everyone else, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Very good.
Well done, babe.
Right. Unfortunately, one of the problems that young people who choose to be perfectly behaved and totally focused and work hard face is that other young people some young people don't like it. They don't like the fact that they are being shown up to not be hardworking enough. And as we know, they will turn on the person who they see as the goody two-shoes, who they see as the person who will do all the right things. And that, you know, that's something that's gone on since time immemorial.
Shit don't change, man.
It's 8:30.
Dean Michelle, bring me your hoodie. Thank you. No, Connor, hand it to me nicely without throwing it at me. Thank you, Connor. Billy Beddle, come here.
Oh, prick.
Overnight, there's been a worrying development for Gabby. As she was going to bed, and this morning, she received several text messages from an unknown number.
Oh, freak.
I didn't know who it was. Then, just as I was about to get dressed, I sent another, and I was like, oh no, they're watching me or something.
Oh, actually, I'll come round. Cheers.
That's crazy.
Gabby reports the incident to her head of house, Mr. Domain.
Do you know the whole situation that we did have with Gabby Burton and the other girls? Well, she had some texts last night from a number she didn't recognise, basically saying, we're watching you, you look lovely when you're sleeping. Now, she was really worried, and I've said, you know, you're in the safest place possible here. I said, nothing can happen to you in school. I said, I'll check with Mr. Joe and Mr. God, but I think your mum should ring the police. I've tried to ring the number is in operation, and I've rung it from the school phone, so it's obvious that the school have rung now. But I just wanted to make sure I'd given her the right advice.
Okay. Where's the telephone number?
Why?
I'm going to point out to them that this is the telephone number and that we are recommending that they go to the police and that we will obviously provide clear supporting evidence that this is an ongoing campaign of harassment. My immediate thought process is, oh, God, please no. You just don't want it to be true, because you don't want someone like Gabby to have to put up with it. But we've had incidents where actually the mobile phone number has been got from somewhere and the kids are getting very unpleasant text messages of a quite threatening or sexual nature, which have actually not come from anyone to do with school, but have come from outside.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service. The person you are calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone.
Good morning. I'm not aware of the person who this phone is, but this is Mr. Drew, Deputy Head Teacher at Passmore's. You may wish to be aware your number is currently being given to the police. Woo! So therefore, please be aware that you can expect to receive a visitation or a call from the police at some point in the next 24 or 48 hours, since your mobile phone has been used for the harassment of one of the young people who attend my school. Thank you very much.
Holy moly. Good shit, Drew.
We're very clear that we don't accept bullying. We'll do anything we can to try and change that. But I think that The definition of bullying is such a difficult line to walk. But we have got some young people who find relationships difficult, have social issues that means that they sometimes say things to people that aren't pleasant. Does that make them a bully? No, I don't think it does. That's just a part of their makeup that could be perceived as that.
Something wrong deep down.
Hello. Come down. I thought the SAS were coming in then.
Year 11 student Sam is one of the school's more temperamental teenagers.
Sam Hatchestaines. Who is Sam Hatchestaines? I think Sam upsets me. You've just behaved in a rather challenging, intimidatory, threatening manner.
How? Because you're having a go at me. Then what's the point of me staying around here?
Why weren't you going to PE?
Can't be asked.
Can't be asked. Brilliant.
Sam's a bit of an oddball. That's just a simple planned way. Just that.
There is no individual way to describe Sam. Sam is Sam. It's the only way you can describe him. He's absolutely mad. He's just...
Hello. If you look at Sam now in Year 11 and you haven't seen him previously, he looks like a disaster, to be honest. I think from the outside he looks like a disaster.
I just enjoy being different. I don't enjoy being like everyone else because if I was like everyone else, it'd just be boring.
Sam is in the bottom stream of Year 11.
Right, how do you do lowest terms? Divide by a common factor. What number goes into 18 and 40? 2.
It's maths that he struggles with the most.
So what do we get when you divide by 2?
You do that to me.
Is there a number that goes into 9 and 20? Apart from 1.
So I can't even read that.
Okay, so I'm going to put a whole bunch up here. This is going to help you with your times tables, your dividing, and lowest terms, okay?
I'm not wasting my time with maths. There's no bloody point in it. I am never going to need to use maths.
Okay, I'm not holding your hand to do the work for the 3rd time.
You're going to have a detention, ain't you?
Don't bother me. Right, lowest terms.
Oh,
So
damn.
Rocked them. You're not doing any work again. Until you decide to do work in this lesson, you're going to be isolated with Mr. Westwood or somebody.
I've got a pen now.
You have to write in your book. If you do not write in your book, you will not be in this lesson. I cannot be more specific with you.
The fact that Sam has struggled academically has no doubt affected his self-esteem. As he's grown into a young man, he doesn't want to be seen to fail. And therefore, that's the easiest way to avoid failing, is to avoid doing it in the first place. All right, come on in. I'm really sad that we've got to this position. I've been up to class. The class is working brilliantly, I have to say. Look at what a difference to make when everybody's trying. So I can't afford for you to stop that happening. I can't afford for you to let other people fail. So you've got to help me. Yeah, equations. This is a really tough part of maths. Do you want to go through some examples with me? See how we are?
Sure.
Yeah? OK. The whole thing with equations is to get x on its own. I want to get that x on its own. So I'm left with x on this side, and 12 divided by 3?
12 divided by 3 is...
Takes him a while, probably.
3 times table? 3.
6, 9, 12, 4.
OK, that's the answer. Let's look at the next one.
At
Oh,
times,
just
feel
needs
like
more
my life's
help.
not going anywhere. I'm miserably failing at school, and there's not really much point of continuing on. I'm just going to stay in my room and hibernate for the rest of my life.
You know, I can compare you back to the toe rag we knew in Year 8 and Year 9 and think, God, what a long way we've come. Can't I?
No.
I had a horrible time when you were in Year 9. I wouldn't be having such a nice conversation with you back then, I can assure you. You'd have been sitting there sulking and kicking things, wouldn't you?
It was worse in Year 8.
Sam, you've come such a long way, all right? And it's such a shame that you seem to pick and choose who you have a good relationship and you have a difficult relationship with, OK?
He's up, he's down, he's left, he's right, and he's hiding behind this huge, loud exterior of shouting all the rest of it. And actually, deep down, he doesn't really want to do that. He just wants to get it right, but he doesn't know how to. So you need to help him to.
Sir, I feel like crying for no reason. Is that normal?
What, your age, yeah.
So I have nothing to be scared of. That's good.
No, sometimes it's overwhelming, isn't it? Isn't it, miss? The urge to cry, sometimes it just comes.
Oh, it does. Oh, I always cry.
Although nothing's bad.
That's why people choose to watch sad films.
Indeed.
Because that then gives them an excuse to get it all out of the system. Yeah, but really, it's just the pain of man screaming against the moon.
Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
That's a good idea.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Or Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you. I used to fucking love that film.
I look at him and I think, you're a really nice kid. You have a lot of potential, but you push people away. And I just look at him and I think, you've come so far, you could do so well. And I just really worry about whether or not he will.
Guys,
Uh-oh.
I think go.
Right, clear off, scumbags.
Then we've got in the car.
My man.
How far does the car go in about 5 minutes?
Me. Pick me. Pick me.
No, you're not, and Mrs. Burton, I know. You are expressing how most of us feel. You know, Mr. Drew obviously thinks it's as serious as we did. So we will do everything we can to try and put a stop to it. So,
the school is continuing to investigate the anonymous text messages. Gabby is being kept out of lessons while they try to find out who is responsible.
That morning was really scary for us because we didn't know who it was. There was like such a wide range of people that could have done it.
oh, I'll give you a ring once I found out if Mr. Drew's found anything out, OK? Thank you, Mrs. Burton. Bye.
Be one of the girls or some shit.
That's very strange. Why is she Chloe Walker?
I don't know. The text said, Gab, it's Chloe. I just stared at my phone. I didn't say anything. I couldn't put what I felt into words when I read the text.
Knowing that the text messages come from a pupil in the school, Mr. Domain alerts the deputy head.
Is Chloe Walker in here? With me, please.
13-year-old Chloe is a friend of Gabby's from the year below.
I cannot even begin to think of a reason why you would do it. We've got a young person who is absolutely committed and dedicated to being the best that she can possibly be, working incredibly hard, doing everything possible, standing for head girl, making all those speeches, getting elected, representing herself and us as a community outstandingly well, who is being treated unfairly, first of all, by some of her own peers or friends, which we have put a stop to, and now by somebody else who thinks it's funny. There is currently a 21-year-old woman in this country who is in prison for harassment of one of her friends on Facebook. It is no joke whatsoever, at all. Go and sit on the bench outside.
How the hell she do that shit?
You having a laugh, was that?
Yep.
Chloe's mother, Sam, works as a teaching assistant at the school.
That's a big shit.
Mr. Drew said Gabby's mum's finding her, please.
Sorry, I've just walked past one route and been filled in with half of the story.
Let's go in here. I can base my judgment on what course of action to follow on the fact that I know full well that anything I do will be around 10% of what you will do. So I am perfectly happy to leave that one in your hands. However, to some extent, whilst not wishing to be unpleasant, she needs to sweat on the fact that she's about to get a criminal conviction and the police come around to the house. Sorry, I know that's really unpleasant, but I think she needs a bit of time to think. So I'll leave you with her when you feel that she's ready to return.
Wow.
Morning.
She's now crapping her pants because Gabriella's mum might be phoning the police and having the police in and having her done for harassment, and the school will
Will I
back
go to
them.
prison? That was one of them I really hate myself.
Another one says, time to get ready for school, I know what school. So that's this morning, that's not even last night. Time to get ready for school, I know what school you go to. Show me another one, please.
Waterworks, you did bad shit, girl.
I can see your bedroom, I like it, it's very unique. That's at 10:15 last night.
I know how, like, what bedrooms she's got, because I've seen her on Facebook.
With all the year 10s
Oh no, I'm going to run away.
Right, I've seen you when you're sleeping.
Please tell me to write that.
Right, leave it with me and I'll sort it out.
Grace is Chloe's older sister and is the year above Gabby.
Oh my
Can I
goodness.
speak to Gabby?
No. Wait there, please.
I'm going to be sick.
Sorry?
I'm going to be sick of being...
Some next
Whilst
level
I
shit.
don't condone what she's done,
Yes.
and I'm not trying to pass over the blame, she's actually now just informed me that Grace gave her the number and Grace told her what to write in some of them. So I don't necessarily think that Grace should be getting away scot-free.
No, absolutely she should not. You're doing well today, aren't you?
You think, why did I even get up this morning?
I blame parents all the time.
Blame the parents, man. Damn.
Mr. Drew goes to collect Grace.
Right.
I ain't never seen
Reader,
some
sir.
shit like this.
Grace Walker, please. With all your stuff. There's no way you'll be coming back.
Woo.
In. And perhaps you would like to repeat what you have just told me to your mum and to your sister.
Dad, I said it first and then told her to stop. You're a liar. Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, first of all, both of you look at me. Do you want to know why this is difficult for me? The person sat in the chair. That's why this is difficult for me. This isn't difficult for me because of you two. I'm sorry, but it's not. This is difficult for me because one of my colleagues, who I respect and value, is now having to sit and listen to her children who have been involved in grotesquely unpleasant behaviour, basically trying to squirm out of it. That's why this is difficult for me. So, since you are the older one, who apparently has on your blazer peer listener, anti-bullying counsel, peer mentor, which apparently means that you are trained to be a responsible young person to listen to other people's problems, let's have a major outbout of the truth, shall we? So who comes up with the words that go in the text?
She does. Both of us. No, it was you.
Ooh.
You said to me to say, I said, what should I put? And you was like, say you can see her sleeping or something. Oh, I did it. You did. Oh, okay, and then I put it.
Okay, fine. Bottom line is, you sent it, you chose to send it, you decided to send it, and you should know better. Your mum works here. That puts a special little burden on you, whether you like it or not to embarrass her. You have let yourself down. I shall leave you. When you're done, please feel free to send them off. Okay, thank you.
There's no point in sitting there crying. It's done.
I would have got my ass whooped.
There have been certain developments in Sam's world recently. He has a new girlfriend, Helen.
Bye, I love you.
Bye, I love you.
I think she takes the edges off him. I think she stops him from being as bad or as rough as he could be. I think she keeps him on the street. He's seen something better since he's been with her. Much better. She's been a good influence on him. But she can only do so much.
Do you tell each other you love each other and things like that?
Yeah.
So is he quite a soft romantic at heart?
Yeah.
Shall I
He
just
is.
talk about the exam? You're going to be doing a citizenship exam on Monday the 13th of December in the afternoon. So we need next lesson to really
love.
get a move on and go round, put these posters up, get our petitions done, see what people think. Sarah's got scissors and glue.
In Sam and Helen's citizenship class is Dean, an old friend of Sam's.
Okay.
Mine and Dean's friendship is messed up to the highest limits there possibly is. We can have laughs together, but he can also push me past the limit. He can be very annoying sometimes.
Helen is a problem. He didn't want me hugging her all the time. But I'm a huggy person. I hug everyone. And he just said to me, I don't want you hugging my girlfriend again. Stay away from her. Tension was building very badly, was. I'm thinking of going blonde. Did it suit me?
No.
I'd be one of those attention whores.
I really want to kick out these fancies.
Damn.
Why?
It really gets on my nerves.
Do you struggle to control your temper?
Don't struggle to control my temper, but it's just sometimes when I wake up in a bad mood and someone just pushes me a bit too far.
Fat boy.
Yeah.
It's
fucking with him.
Comments. They think you don't hear him, but you do.
I'd never describe myself as a bully. I don't purposely go out of my way to start arguments and randomly punch people anymore.
Can you make sure that maybe you put in pencil on the back your name, or make sure that it goes in your folder?
Move it.
Right, off you go.
You might be afraid that homie gonna steal his girl. Mr. Steal your girl, bro. Gotta watch it.
Sam and Dean's bickering continues to escalate.
Fucking want to start our game?
Back. Oh, stop.
He's going around spreading shit saying I'm scared of him.
Oh.
Dean reports the incident to Mr. Drew.
Okay,
Oh,
let's just fill you on everything that's gone on. Sam Hatcher-Staines walked past me on D stairs and said, keep on bullshitting and I'll kick your head in. I replied, you keep on and I'll get my family on you. He had started to walk away, but then turned and pushed me hard, using both hands into the wall. Miss Roberts stood between us. And to quote Sam Hatcher-Staines, that is what happened, and if Miss Roberts hadn't been there, he'd have beaten the shit out of him, right there and then.
Woo.
Could you be so kind as to explain to me, Sam, why you feel the need to be having this argument with Mr. Horton?
What are you on about?
I don't understand what's amusing. I've got a parent who's apparently on her way down here to sort you out.
She can come if she wants. I'll put on her arse. I'm sorry, but have you heard what he's been saying to me for the last couple of weeks?
Excuse me? What is the cause of the current conflict between yourself and Dean?
It all started off with him trying to split me and Helen up. He thinks that Helen likes him because Helen's one of them people that will try and get along with everyone, but he pisses Helen off.
Damn.
Then yesterday he started mouthing off. Like
And you haven't been making any personal comments about Dean whatsoever?
No.
You seem to delay your answer to that one, Sam.
No, he's been accusing me of making comments by name.
And what comments is he accusing you of making?
Apparently I've been calling him Fat Fat Boom Boom when I've actually been singing Chick Chick Bang Bang We Love You because I was watching the movie night before that. So everything I say, he's been turning it and twisting it.
Right. So you're absolutely going to tell me, swear down blind
Oh,
brother or
shit.
whatever other phrase you want to use in your kind of youth speak of the world against old people like me, you're going to tell me that you have not said anything which he could interpret as being personally abusive.
No.
Bullshit. Smells shite.
It's period 2, and the school's dealing with Chloe and Grace, who sent Gabby the prank text messages.
You are both in a big heap of trouble. If Gabriella's mum phones the police, you can kiss goodbye to any chance of working with children.
Wow.
Children anyway.
You could possibly kiss goodbye any chance of working in a school or any establishment that has children in it.
I don't want to work in children anyway.
Do you understand how serious this is?
Yes.
Because I don't think you do.
I do.
Did she do it to be horrible?
I just think they're funny, don't they?
Thought
They
it's
just
funny.
think they're funny.
Once, sort of, you can just send it once, maybe a little bit
Yeah,
funny. But
and then, like-
let's go on and on.
Yeah.
And also, after about an hour, go, ha, it was me, you know, or
Yeah.
something like
And then
that.
Grace, who has a peer mentor, active listener, anti-bullying counsel on her blazer, which isn't anymore because I've taken them all from her.
Do you want me to put them in my collection of
Yeah.
removed badges from Key Stage 4?
I made her remove her Victorian. I made her remove her V&A badge as well. I said
take
remove
all
all
her
the
shit.
badges.
What do you think people are going to think of me because of what you have done? Both of you. In society, when kids are being little shits, everybody goes, must be their parents, must be the way they've been brought up. I work here.
I know I'm not stupid.
But obviously you are stupid, Grace, to have got involved in this in the first place.
I'm really disappointed by that. That's unpleasant behaviour.
No, she's I get a very clear impression that their
Not me,
lives may
wrong.
be coming to a very quick
Well
end
done,
this
Super
evening.
Sleuths.
The bottom line is, now at the moment, I am sitting here at work, embarrassed, horrified, and waiting to find out whether both of my children are going to get a criminal record. To say I'm not happy is an understatement.
What does that mean?
It's not strong enough words.
If they were home, it'd be a whole different
Yeah, I
show.
felt sick, really sick, and spent most of the afternoon with my head in a bin. That's nice. Yeah.
That's nice.
But I felt really bad on Gabby. Everyone was asking me questions in class and things if I'd found out anything. Obviously I knew, but I didn't want to say anything.
Smart girl.
It was like at the back of my mind and everything I was doing that day.
It isn't finished.
I know. Is it finished for today?
I don't know. I don't know any more than you, Chloe. That's the whole point.
Right, stop shouting at me.
Go.
Lucky she got an act.
Why do you think they'd done it?
Because they can. I don't think they set out to be deliberately nasty and unpleasant. I just think, unfortunately, they don't realise that a text message is there in black and white on the screen. It's not the same as saying something. And a family have then got the evidence they need to go to the police and say that's harassment, that's cyberbullying, whatever else. And that's how I do sometimes think that kids suffer a bit more today than they did in the past, because 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they would have just said it, and that would have been it. And, OK, it would have been unpleasant, but now, of course, everything's there, be it Facebook, mobile phones, all the rest of it. Well, you can't ignore it. You have to deal with it.
There forever, too. Shit, now we're watching the video evidence here.
It's not only cyberbullying that the school has to deal with. Dean's mum and sister are waiting in reception.
Oh boy!
You see him? So now we're waiting.
Mr. J.
Where's Mr. Open Goddard
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Mr. Do you want to come down this way?
Right, this situation with Sam has been ongoing for a few weeks now. Dean only told me myself about it last week. I've had trouble getting him back into school, and as you can see, his attendance has gone up.
Yes.
But it's going back down again. I mean, Dean admitted to me that he'd called him a PRICK on Saturday.
No, you don't have to spell it out.
OK, well, hold on.
no,
Can I just say, sorry, Dean,
it's
do you know
respect.
something? So, see what, OK? That's exactly what my mum would do. It's exactly what my mum would
It's
do,
respect.
OK?
To be quite honest with you, if he does hurt Dean again, lays a finger on Dean, I will go round to his mum's house. And then when his mum is hurt or something's wrong with his mum, and he asks why, I say every time you hit Dean, I'll hit your mum.
Damn!
Yeah, but Kerry, right?
No, it's not fair.
You can't say that to me. You can't say to me that if something happens in school, you'll come down and you'll do this, this and this.
No,
Because
I
what
know.
will then happen is, I will end up having to call the police, and you'll end up the one who ends up being arrested or the one who ends up being charged with
So I
assault.
end up being the victim when it's him who's the victim.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. You're angry.
Yeah, I am fucking angry. Really fucking angry.
You don't need to go.
Love that. She got his back.
Will she just go to reception?
Yeah, she's just.
What I'm saying
she's
is,
just
I
gonna
don't
go-
need to send someone out to.
No,
follow
she's
that.
going to go and cry.
No, that's fine. And like I say, in order for us to be able to solve this and your sister to not have to go through what she's clearly going through, maybe you need to be the one who just when somebody comes to you and says, what do you think of Sam?
Or you need to whack him one.
Rock that mother.
You as well. Right. No, I know, and I do understand. I do understand.
Sometimes you need to give them.
I'm going that way anyway. Dean Horton's gone and got mouthy to me again. He's got his mum down here. If she goes mental at me, I'm actually going to put her on her ass. I ain't scared of nothing nowadays.
I think she'd
What,
whip
what's
his
your-
ass.
Maybe, maybe not.
Jesus Christ, man, you got bad attitude. Don't talk to me like that. Do you know who I am?
No?
No? Well, you should know who I am. I'm Dean's sister. You mess with Dean and you mess with me, yeah? So why don't you just turn around and walk back that way before I get you and your little friends, yeah? Now, jog on. Go on, run along. Go on.
Ronnie Pilkering, man.
See ya.
Like I'm scared of you.
Yeah, well, you will be, I tell you. You really will be. Helen, don't talk to me like that. Like I said, you don't know who I am.
You don't know who I am?
I know who you are. You're the one who keeps picking on my brother. Come down here to...
Excuse me, he's the one who keeps threatening to kill me.
Oh,
What do you think I'm going to do?
Well, I just want, at the moment, I want it to stop. And I want Dean to come to school. And I want Sam to leave him alone. That is what I want.
No, I thought Kerry was round with someone like this. I've just heard someone will raise their voice outside.
She's fine.
She's very hormonal, Kerry, isn't she?
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Send me away. Full of people.
Have some manners. You shouldn't be in reception right now. So can you please move away and come back later?
Why should I do what you
Because
say?
I've asked you to. Please.
Although, yes, we've had some...
I'm really sorry. Can I just borrow just for 1 minute,
Oh,
please?
I do apologise. There must be something very, very desperate. I do apologise. Thank you.
Sam, apparently, has just been in reception having a row with his sister.
Hello? Where's Sam Hatch-Staines?
Kerry ain't done nothing, you see.
Right, okay, fine. I need you to locate...
Say.
For fuck's sake.
What? I'm walking outside the school.
Come back.
No, I'm going forth back.
You come back after.
Maybe.
See, that makes things worse, Sam. Just come back after.
Oh, yeah, so I'm going to go back in and get talked to like that by a little scat.
Please don't come down.
I love you too.
I didn't realise, obviously I've never met the boy. It was rather amusing, because he was saying, Dean's got his mum up here, Dean's got his mum up here, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, in a sense, to some extent, whilst obviously you don't want that to happen, it could be quite, you know, potentially a good thing to have happened, because it kind of gives you that little moment of kind of sense of where you are and what's happening. So as much as obviously I did my level best to avoid it, unfortunately, clearly, all of our efforts to avoid things don't always work, okay?
I mean, if the attitude he's got and the way he just spoke to that lady out there, I can imagine what his mum and dad have to deal with every day, because he is rather rude.
So at the end of the day, I understand completely, obviously, you know, we've had kind of quite a difficult conversation and such like, but in the scheme of things, it ends up being a very worthwhile period of time for us to at least have the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just wish Dean was tough enough to just give him a black eye over.
Woo, mama!
But when you hit someone back, they leave you alone after that.
Facts. I did that plenty of times. It's the only way sometimes. And it felt good.
Bullying has such a strong connotation. People are constantly fearful that, you know, their child's being bullied or their child is a bully. And actually, these things are very, very rarely cut and dried. They're very, very simple, just black and white. Well, this person's bad, this person's good.
A dope episode today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loving it.
Sam's going to have to go for the whole week because I can't have him here. He can't be here.
Oh, no, I agree.
He cannot be here.
Please don't be over.
Gabby arrives at school. Reassured that the anonymous text messages were a prank, she's catching up with one of her favourite teachers, Miss Cunningham.
What on earth? I haven't even spoken to you about the text message situation.
The girls who did it, I'm really close with.
Yeah.
I am, honestly. Like,
We were all
before,
surprised
really,
that they were the ones that did
because
it.
I think they're really nice, and like ever since I've been in like the same form as them, we have been really close.
Yeah.
We sit right next to each other, and we always joke with each other.
It was just a joke that went too far, was it? They weren't deliberately trying to upset you.
I don't think they were.
All right, well, make sure you keep telling me if, obviously, if things get bad again, make sure you do, but you're doing great.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. I'll see you soon.
Solid teachers, man.
Grace and Chloe are in Mr. Drew's office. As punishment for sending the text messages, the sisters are being isolated from their friends and their classes for the whole day.
Right, Chloe, Grace, come here, please.
In the end, Gabby's family did not involve the police.
Lucky.
To complete these, you need to complete them from beginning to end. Every single line needs to be filled in. When you have completed, you have to bring it to me here.
I think sometimes things can be taken too far. But, I don't know.
Like what Chloe did was too far. Like one text, I see you, and then say that it's you is alright because that's funny. But then carrying it on for the next morning is a bit out of order. So yeah.
That's plenty.
I think it was due to the fact that I got bullied so much back in Year 8, which is the thing that turned me aggressive. I think due to the fact that I've been told all these things, oh, I'm pathetic, I'm a waste of space, there's not much point of me, etc., that may have lowered my self-esteem.
Sam, in here, please.
He ain't got no
Okay, just have a
esteem.
seat, please.
I made 2 promises to my mum. Promise number 1 was not to get in trouble with the police, and that I would stay in school, not get excluded, not get kicked out.
I'm excluding you for the rest of the week.
Come on, sir. Can't I be isolated for the rest of the week?
I'm excluding you for the rest of the week. I'm not prepared to have you in school.
We've sorted the whole thing out now, so
Well, hopefully.
I went outside of school, calmed down. Dean's mum came over, spoke to me, got the whole thing sorted out.
We are still at a situation where you have made clear threats of physical violence against another young person.
No, so I do not want to be excluded.
Well, that is the decision I have made.
Hopefully
Mr.
he
Drew
learns.
calls Dean's mother.
Hello, is it Miss Rowley? Hello. One of my colleagues said they saw you having a conversation with Sam just outside the school. Was that right? As far as you can see, it all seems to be fine. Yeah? What I'm thinking then is that maybe I'll kind of convert his exclusions into afternoon schools and keep him with me, so that'll allow me to kind of keep him in school, but obviously not have him anywhere near Dean. Is that all right? Good. All right. Thank you very much for your help. Cheers, and thanks, and bye-bye.
A little bit more lenient.
Sam is the aggressor. He is the one who is wrong. He's not going to turn around and go, yes, I'm a terrible person. What I did was awful. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. You're not going to reach that stage. But if you can get him to kind of say, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, OK. Yeah, right. OK. Shouldn't have done it. Yeah, I was wrong. Right, sit up. Sit up and sort the uniform, OK? How much work have I put in for you today? Yeah, a lot, OK? You were out of order and you were outrageous, OK?
Yes and no.
The upshot of it is I am now not going to exclude you for the rest of the week, but I am going to require you to do afternoon school every day for the rest of the week. OK?
I can't do Wednesdays. I've got cancer.
That's fine. But regardless of counselling, support, issues, problems, everything in your life and whatever, you cannot do what you did, and I will not ignore it.
Yeah, I know.
OK? Right.
Don't know what made him change his mind, but he ended up changing his mind.
He was a good dude.
Mr. Drew is a fair, honest man.
Lucky, bro.
I've felt grateful to him, like, don't know how many times, because I could have got kicked out ages ago, like, permanently excluded, etc. Had to move school, everything.
Shape up, bro.
I think that sometimes we forget what it is to be young. We forget the fact that they are children, they are not adults. You know, I think one of the things about being a child is you just do things. And if somebody actually sat you down and said, what on earth are you doing? You wouldn't do it.
Dean Chubby Chubs. That's a good one. You don't mean it, do you? Yeah, though.
Yeah, but I'm not bothered by it anymore.
It's me.
Come on.
You've had enough of me.
I'm used to you now.
Yeah, you've had enough of me.
Why do you wind each other up so much?
It's entertaining. Yeah, very. Winding each other up is just so bloody entertaining.
What was your run-in with Dean's sister like?
scary, wasn't it?
No, it was
You were
more...
well scared of my sister.
She still scares me nowadays.
Be honest, bro.
You may all go, I suppose, as it's 2 minutes to. Right, thank you. Let us not be here again.
Shape
And
up,
one of the
girls.
reasons I like teenagers is because they don't always do what you want them to do, and they don't always do things you think are sensible. You cannot expect young people to behave how we expect ourselves to behave as adults. Otherwise, you might as well just make them adults at 11 and have done with it.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Damn, yo, ladies and gentlemen, another dope episode. We had some bullying on this episode, some crazy moments. I think, let's see, Gabby's phone was a BlackBerry, so use that as the code word. I used to love that phone. I believe it was a BlackBerry phone. So use that if you want in the comments down below. Let's chat about it. This was dope. So number one, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the episode. I had a blast watching it, man. This is must-see TV, ladies and gentlemen. You guys and gals, direct me to some really cool, entertaining shows, because it's a nice perspective to see from the outskirts of it, as kids who went to school, but seeing it kind of in the eyes of as an adult now, but as the teachers and the headmasters, and just looking at it from a different point of view. You can see that a lot of crazy shit goes on that you can only imagine, unless you're in a specific class that has a lot of problems, which I was in. Sorry, which I was in plenty. Yeah, there's a lot of little crazy things that happen. So this is some next level stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Dean's parent, mom, sister, cool as shit. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, I know that they would have probably wanted the confrontation probably more. So the sister, and even the moms is like, yo, can you just rock them? Just one good rock. And respectfully, in my younger age, that's probably what I can't even speak. What I would have done, because honestly, I got picked on sometimes, not often, not much, because I would stand up for myself. I have a short fuse growing up. The Latino heat, the Spanish blood, and say the wrong thing sometimes. I might have snapped a little bit, and so I had a short fuse, and there was a couple instances that sometimes you just got to do something real quick, and then they won't mess with you. I won't go into details and stuff, but I was good enough that it only took one hit, and then we were good, because I would hit them so hard that they would lose air, and it was. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I know it's fucked up, but I would hit them once, and that was all I needed, and they got the hint. Stop fucking with me, ladies and gentlemen. So I was not one to mess with in my young age. Even though I'm small, I hit very hard and I was quick. So, I use my strengths, to go against what would be perceived weaknesses against taller people. And I fought against taller people, not so much shorter people. So I have to adapt and shit. It was like David versus Goliath for some shit. Some heavyweight bout versus some lightweight. I'm the lightweight. And I had to stick up for myself in that moment in time to know, hey, yo, listen, you ain't gonna rock with me. And then at the end of the day, if that didn't get through, I was pretty damn connected in school that if something really did happen crazy past that shit, I probably would have, people would have probably got in there. So I was good. I was pretty good. It's like, not saying no crazy stuff, but yeah, I enjoyed those instances. I get actually kind of riled up where I get revved up like I want that to happen. Not anymore now. Those days are behind me and stuff like that. But I'm with the parents in that moment. The way she's mentioning, like, you just needed that, and let me know if you agree, disagree. Again, I know I wouldn't do those things now, but or at least try to avoid those things if possible. Unless it's the only option left, but yeah, I could handle myself, I could handle myself, yeah, I could hold my own. So let's get back on track though, real quick though. But with this situation here with Gabby, where she's getting these, anonymous text messages, this is some crazy ass stuff. You know what I mean? This was feeling like some sort of stalker shit in the beginning. Like, see you, blah, 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 man. This is like some scary movie type shit, where I felt immediately it has to be somebody she knows automatically. That was the first thing that I was really thinking too. Um, yeah, but it has to be somebody close to home, close to her. But then it's messed up that what these girls did. They didn't even really think about it. And that girl, she's like, I'm feeling sick and shit. Good for you. You should, because you put that nice girl, to feel like shit, to feel like somebody's after her. You know what I'm saying? So you can only imagine exactly what she's feeling in that moment. And unfortunately, good for you that you felt sick. I hope that they've learned their lessons. I hope all these kids are doing well, by the way. When we watch shows like this, or Lads Army, Bad Lads, and Lad to Lady, you always hoping for the best. And now with this show here, we're only 2 episodes in. Same thing. I'm hoping these kids are doing good, right track. But some of these kids that were like, having a go at each other, Sam and Dean and shit. Dean, I'm thinking supernatural, ladies and gentlemen. They got the friendship, they got the brothership right there, and they having that banter and having a go at each other. But hopefully it's not any more than what they're doing. Let bygones be bygones. We'll have to stay tuned to see if they kind of showcasing these kids anymore. But it's really cool. I mean, this is a really good show. I like seeing it from the outskirts, as far as like, we've been there, we've done the school thing. It's a little bit different school from my school, but there was a lot of drama, a lot of crazy shit happening in my school. I'm sure you guys got stories too if you want to chime in. But I was not the perfect student. I did get in trouble a couple of times. Where Sam was struggling in math, I struggled like crazy in math. I just didn't apply myself. I didn't, kind of like him. They just didn't really give a shit. Later down the road, I applied myself a little bit better. When we actually had better teachers and stuff, because some of the teachers was whack. Sorry to say it, some of them could not teach for shit to me. And like sometimes these teachers are all stale. They do try to do one way, like that's the only way to teach somebody. So he looked like to me that he just needed a little bit more assistance, because he was struggling. I think it was 12 divided by 3. He was struggling on that for a while. And I've been there, done that, not for that same question, but some kind of similar. Like I just froze up. Like I just mentally had a blank, looking stupid in class, kids laughing at me. I struggled in math. I struggled in other courses, but yeah, this is an addictive ass show, man. I mean, Drew, Goddard, the other teachers there, it's got to be the worst experience where your daughters, or it could be your sons, if it would have been boys doing something bad, and then you're like in the school business there, it looks bad on you. The mother was absolutely right that when you see kids doing shit, what's the first thing most people do? Like, man, parents don't raise their kids well. Like, what's going on? And a lot of this shit would not fly in my home, because you would have got an ass whooping, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's frowned upon, but yeah, you would have got an ass whooping, and you would have learned real quick. Hey, you can't really do these things. And hey, it's helped me in life, getting my ass whooping. So, hey, got ass whooping? I ain't afraid to get whooped if, I got into a fight as a kid. I already experienced it, man, and I'm sure that's going to be way worse than what I was going to get fighting kids. So, again, everybody agrees, disagrees and stuff. Some parents don't do that. I think some kids need an ass whooping sometimes, man, but different world. Everybody teaches their kids differently and stuff. But the first thing you're going to think is that somebody's doing some crazy ass shit. What the hell's the mother doing? Where's the mother? What's she not paying attention to these kids? They're going to be blamed. So I agree with her there. I think those moments just remind you that, whether you cross the pond, everybody be thinking kind of the same. I was really enjoying Dean's parent and the sister because I'm like, damn, man, that's love right there. She got his back. She's going into the trenches for him. She don't give a shit. She'll take on the boy if she has to. If it gets to that shit, she was gonna take on the mother, man. The sister was gonna go knock on that girl's door, the mom's door, man, and whoop her ass. So she got some gangster in her there, but you can see that Dean means a lot to her because she ain't gonna be doing that for nothing. You know what I mean? So obviously that's not anything that Drew wants. You know, gonna like he's gonna be calling the cops and shit, threatening her and stuff. But man, in that moment, you know, I'm rocking with them. I'm like, damn, this is some cool people. These are people you want to bat because there's a lot of times, man, shit, your friend could be getting jumped. And then everybody's just sitting on the sideline just watching. You know, you want somebody that's going to go at bat for you, you know, have your back. So, and I've been in crazy ass scenarios. I won't go on to that stuff. But, you know, as I'm watching this, it's just jogging my brain into my school days, my hangout days, hanging out with friends and stuff. So this is must-see TV for me. It's interesting seeing, you know, hearing from the kids' perspective, things when they're doing bad and stuff. Obviously, there's good kids, like, you know, that are getting picked on because they're doing well in class. Those things happen like that. You know, and, you know, nerds and jocks, et cetera, all these different stuff. Goth kids, whatever you want to label them. A whole bunch of different things. But, you know, with Sam, hope he gets his shit together. Having the girlfriend hopefully helps. But, you know, he's got to do well, too, because if he's always a problem, she may get fed up with that stuff like that. And what's it going to do if, let's say, they break up? And that kid's going to go off the rails. So I enjoyed the episode. Loving the show so far. Hopefully some more adventures soon. Stay tuned for that. If you're new, you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to say some, you know, funny ass shit that you remember from school, feel free. I love reading it. Peace.